You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Make sure you subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and push the like button for me.
Or else you'll be Hakai!
Not Beerus.
You know how this works. Make sure you enable all notifications on the channel and watch the entire video all the way through.
And don't forget to follow UnrealEntGaming on both Instagram and Twitter.
That's enough! On with the video.
So with Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 85 looming over the horizon, scheduled to be released in just about 4 days, the battle involving Gas and our heroes is only now going to continue to intensify, as we now understand that with Goku obtaining a brand new level to Ultra Instinct and with Gas also now possessing a seemingly brand new form himself, with everything now riding on the line, the million-dollar question going forward is, will this in fact be it for our heroes, with Goku being the one to put down Gas once and for all, or are we bound to see a massive change come with Gas having to flip the script on our heroes and finally be the one to put them down by the very end? As a quick little reminder before diving deeper into this video, if of course you guys just so happen to be new to the channel and want to be kept up to date with everything in regards to the Dragon Ball Super manga and the upcoming Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, then I do encourage you guys to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single video posted on the channel, on top of giving this video a big fat thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply excited to see where the narrative is going to take us moving forward, because as courtesy of the official Dragon Ball News website and both Herms98 and DBS Hype over on Twitter, the following Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 85 spoilers goes as follows. Now, as of course you guys can see here on your screen, for many people that have been wondering on whether or not Vegeta is going to have a massive moment in this arc, well, it turns out that at some point Vegeta is going to be passing out against Gas, actually right before he even goes on to make contact with Gas getting into fighting position. So it's interesting because Gas at the very end kind of seems as though he's relieved that Vegeta had passed out, because one could only imagine that in fact Ultra Ego Vegeta was giving Gas the work until, no pun intended, Vegeta just ended up gassing before Gas was actually able to gas himself out. So if you were on the side in believing that Vegeta was either going to Hakai Gas or do something of significant importance right now, then it's unfortunate to point out the fact that Vegeta will be passing out at some given point during this fight, because it looks as though this is about to set up for something even more to come. As of course you guys can see right here, Gas in fact after seeing Vegeta pass out was literally not going to wait for Vegeta to get back up and do anything about it, because as soon as he goes on to mock Vegeta, as soon as he goes on to basically tell Vegeta that this is it, he then ends up spawning a sword in which he is just about to impale Vegeta with. But at some given point before this process actually takes place, as of course you guys can see right here, Goku actually ends up levitating Vegeta's body, and he actually goes as far as to bring and take Vegeta's body on over next to him, to where Gas ends up noticing this, and Gas kind of puts this into question to ask what exactly is Goku doing, because what Goku appears to be doing right now is tapping deep within himself and trying to figure out who he is as an individual, of course in making that connection to merge together the powers of Ultra Instinct with who he is as a Saiyan, to where Gas is not having it, because he ends up firing multiple energy blasts at Goku's barrier anyway, but this barrier really doesn't do anything to serve Gas any purpose, because Gas is still wondering, hey, just what the heck is he doing, and what is this strange feeling that I'm getting within the atmosphere? So as of course you guys can see right here, just in case if you're kind of wondering, hey, this kind of feels a little familiar, just in case you're kind of saying to yourself, hey, this kind of looks and feels a little familiar, where have we seen this before? Well, we've actually seen Goku do something very similar before. If you remember, during his initial engagement against Prime Moro on Earth, when he had first used the powers of Ultra Instinct Omen and powering up, to where it was only during that time where Maris went on to tell Whis, hey, this is not how Ultra Instinct is supposed to be used, and in fact to Goku here, this is what Goku prefers. So even though Goku has this, according to the early translations, is what Goku prefers, this variation of Ultra Instinct here is what apparently goes to suit Goku a lot better than Mastered Ultra Instinct. So one would only assume the position of saying that this is regression, or one would only assume the position to suggest that this may be regression in Goku using a much weaker variation to Ultra Instinct that ultimately suits suits him better in this, but it's also classified as a new variant to Ultra Instinct because, as of course you guys can see right here, Goku and Gas actually end up boxing each other out and swapping hands, but Goku, on the other hand, now seems to be doing a lot better by using this black-haired form than how he did when he was using the silver-haired transformation. So again, whatever this is combines the instincts of a Saiyan with that of all of the principles of Ultra Instinct, as Whis had pointed out to tell Goku, hey, you kind of need to create your own variation of Ultra Instinct and not solely rely on only having to mimic me, right? As this does go a long way for Goku because, as of course you guys can see right here, despite the overall circumstance of Gas quote-unquote being the mightiest mortal within Universe 7, it only now appears as though Goku at some point is going to turn this around and actually hurt Gas enough to give him the momentary edge that he needs in this battle. And in fact, Goku ends up doing so much damage to Gas that as you're initially watching this right now, you're probably asking the question, well, how much damage can Goku really do to Gas? Well, I'm really glad that you asked that question because, as of course you guys can see right here, Goku actually ends up doing so much damage that not only do we see how Gas's horns have been completely ripped off of his head, but Gas simply cannot continue. At this current point in time, what Goku ends up doing to Gas in this manga chapter is whatever classification of Ultra Instinct Goku ends up getting is what's used to punish Gas, so much so that, remember, this is the same Gas that ultimately had burned out Ultra Ego Vegeta. This is the same Gas that innately had almost killed off Granolah, who was able to tank both of these guys earlier. So whatever Goku is right now in terms of stature is what's giving him the gigantic edge that he needs in this fight over Gas, but it doesn't stop there because, as of course you guys can see right here, at some given point we then see how Elec ends up returning and he grabs Gas by the throat and reminding him that Gas still has so much more left within the tank that he actually goes on to ask him, hey, just what makes you think that you are the strongest? As Gas goes on to reply that he wants to be the mightiest and he is the strongest in terms of representing the Heater organization, right? So through sheer determination and through Elec's words, it only later appears as though, as of course you guys can see right here, Gas ends up ultimately transforming and tapping into another power in which Gas ends up getting a brand new form, but in fact he looks very old, he looks very bony, so one would only imagine that right now he is burning through all of his life energy and life force, because if the exchange to make Gas the strongest was in fact his life, then he is more than likely probably overexerting himself at this current point in time just to kind of match Goku with, in not realizing that, hey, the stronger he's getting, or at least the more he's powering up, the quicker he's burning through his life. So it's more than likely right now that chances are Gas is probably going to end up killing himself in this, because if he continues to transform and if he continues to power up, then one would only imagine that he's simply going to burn through everything and die off by the very end, right? To where we are going to have the entirety of this manga chapter broken down in English on the channel once it is released on June 20th, so you guys don't want to miss out on what's about to happen, especially now after seeing the fact that it looks like Goku's going to be tapping into a brand new level of Ultra Instinct that kind of resembles that a little bit of Super Saiyan God, but mostly of course Ultra Instinct Omen. Is this indeed Ultra Instinct Omen? I don't think that this is going to be the case, only because Ultra Instinct Omen is supposed to be the prelude to one mastering Ultra Instinct, and since Goku already done that, then why are we going back to this reverted state to where Goku looks identical to Ultra Instinct Omen, you know what I mean? So even with that, I want to get your thoughts on Vegeta essentially losing this, because he's literally eating dirt on the ground, and I know that a lot of people aren't going to be happy about that, but also with Gas, what the heck is going on with Gas? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Again, thank you all so much for watching, guys. Thank you all so much for your time. To where if, of course, you guys just so happen to be new to this channel, then I do encourage you guys to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon. That way you guys never miss a single video that is posted onto this channel, as well as giving this video a big fat thumbs up right now by smashing that like button. Tune back in for more. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you down in the comment section below and in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and have a great day. Peace.
Hello. Did you know that you can stay up to date with the latest Dragon Ball content by simply subscribing to UnrealEntGaming?
Also, don't forget to follow on these social media platforms, you sexy son of a bitch.
Roshi.
Silent Cell, me and the fans are having a moment. That's right. I know what you want. Extra long, thick Dragon Ball content. Quality reviews with flawless editing. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You dirty bitch.
Roshi, the fuck?
God damn it, I need them to subscribe, Cell.
And we're demonetized.
Yeah, screw it. Let's cut to the video.